What's up, everyone? So today we're going to talk about Syllabi once again, and we're going to mention some of its brand new updates that's going to help skyrocket your production. Now, Syllabi is your ultimate content creation co-pilot that's going to help you write, plan, and launch your scroll-stopping videos for your brand and your business. So let's get started. All right, everyone, welcome back to Dynamic AI Tech. JP here. So if you haven't already done so, could you please like and subscribe to the channel? That definitely helps get the word out about finding free or highly discounted AI generation software, because my goodness, we know how expensive things can get as content creators. Now, we're going to dive right into Syllabi, and I'm going to show you these brand new updates. This program keeps getting better and better. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite program to use, especially to help gain traction on my social media channels. So the dashboard, it looks like it's similar to my last video, except they added thumbnail generator. This is awesome. So we're going to try that in a second, so bear with me. Okay, so yeah, so dashboard, discover ideas, real clone, thumbnail generator, here we go, and then video editor. And I'm not too crazy about the video editor. I don't use that at all. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm going to try that. Okay, bulk scheduler, analytics. This is cool. We're going to dive into that in just a minute. And my videos, calendar, and connect. And again, you can connect a few of your social media channels to Syllabi, and you can publish right from Syllabi to those social media channels, which is pretty great. Okay, so here we are in the dashboard, and all right, so let's go here to discover ideas, and let's type something in here. Now, each of these generations is going to cost me about 15 credits. Not a problem. I have 331 credits to use for this month. All right, so let's assume someone wants to become a digital marketer. Become a digital marketer, okay? Discover ideas. Okay, 9.9 thousand. Medium competition, okay. Low competition for who is it, how to become a freelance digital marketer. Yeah, there aren't that many searches on that. And right now I'm looking in Google, but you can look in all these other platforms too, and what's trending in trends in YouTube and Instagram. So Syllabi can help hash out your ideas. You can discover ideas, and you see what works and what doesn't work. You really need to understand what is performing well and what is not performing well. Because if you don't have the right keywords, your content, no matter how good it is, it's not going to perform well. Okay, so let's go to Real Clone on the left. And again, this is expensive. I had mentioned this in my previous videos, $500 for Real Clone Studio Avatar. And here's a Real Clone Lite Avatar. And you can craft your voice clone. I use 11 Labs for that, but my voice is cloned already in Syllabi. Okay, let's hop down to this brand new addition, which is thumbnail generator. So let's click on that. Okay, so tell us about your video. I like the prompt that they have in here. So step-by-step guide on AI marketing strategies. Okay, let's generate it. Okay, not bad. If you see here, what didn't come out too great is the text. AI wins, AI wins. How is this? Okay, AI mark. Yeah, so the text, I almost said lyrics. I'm a songwriter. The text is not great. AI okest, what in the world does that even mean? So, I don't know. I'm not sold on this, but it is what it is. I'm wondering if I can play around with this and remove the text and then download this and then bring it into Canva. And I use Canva for almost all my thumbnails. Overall, let's see, can I download this? Yes, so I can download these. Cool, I like this one. This one, if I can remove the text, and I would probably ask it in the prompt to remove the text for me, to create the image without text. So this one is cool. If it didn't say Okest, AI Okest Boost, I don't even know what that means, but I think it did a really, really good job at this one. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to download this one. This one's kind of stinky, but it gave me 3 thumbnails and it only cost me 1 credit. So good job, Syllabi. Okay, so let's head back to the main dashboard. So nice addition, Syllabi. Nice addition. Okay, so video editor, choose files. You can choose your own files. And then there is a library over here of stuff that you could add. Stock images and stock videos. What if I added this stock video? Okay, let's see. So, okay, all right. So, let's see. I like beaches, so we're going to do beach. Oh, okay, okay. I like this first one. Let's drag this one in. Yeah, pretty good. Let's play that.
Pega o outro.
All right, there's talking in this video. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll be honest. There are a lot of options on here. So if you're making some type of music video or any type of promo video, I think this is doing a great job. I've never really explored all these videos in here. So again, thumbs up. Well done, Syllabi. Well done. And I just typed in beach and it just keeps scrolling. So many different options. And then if I had an audio track, I would upload it to this. And let me show you how to do that. I'll show you how to do that in a second here. Okay. And yeah, you just stitch your videos together just like so. Nice. Okay. Okay. I don't really like that, but those are cool. Okay. So done. Let's say if I wanted to add audio, I can do that. And it has its own stock audio library. That is cool. Nice, nice. Inspirational, ooh, soft inspirational piano. So if I'm making a relaxing video for YouTube, then I can add this track. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And then I guess I can export the video. I can here if I press this, and I'm not going to export it. Okay, so it's going to cost me about 18 credits to export a 3-minute video. Not bad. So Syllabi, well done on this. A lot of great new additions on here. So let's cancel this. And then hey, we're just getting started, people. We're just getting started. So we haven't even gotten to the nuts and bolts of what this program really does, which is create videos, create short and long form videos for you. Okay, so bulk scheduler. So this is where you would create your video and then publish it to your social media accounts, and you would schedule it to hit your social media accounts whenever you wanted it to. So what topics should you focus on up here? All right. Call to action, add calls to, this is new, add calls to action, write your own. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. And then posting frequency. I love this feature. It really is. You set it and then you forget it. So you spend about an hour getting it all set up, but then you can have videos posting, you know, every day for 7 days. Or you look at this, it goes up to 30 days, 1 post a day. Anyway, you see how that works. Great. So let's keep going down. Analytics. This is awesome. Stick with me, guys. We haven't even got into like the good stuff. Okay. Analytics. So it's showing you, these are my social media accounts, and it's showing me the analytics. All right. The performance on these videos. So this one has 416 views, and I posted it to my Facebook and to my TikTok channel. So anyway, let's go to my videos. These are all the videos. Here's a library of all of my previous creations, which I love. So I can always just download these if I want to re-access them and upload them to other channels. I can do that. I love that. And then down here, calendar. This is self-explanatory. This just shows you what is scheduled. I have nothing scheduled to post in the next month. So, and this is where you connect your social media accounts. Facebook, I have my Facebook, my YouTube, my TikTok, and then you can add other accounts over here. So LinkedIn, Instagram, and Threads. And let's go ahead, go back to our main dashboard, and we're gonna create a video, and it's going to be, it's gonna be a faceless video, not an avatar video unless you signed up for that. But I did not, so we are not gonna do an avatar. Faceless video, here we go. So this is where it gets super fun, and you could wind up spending hours on this. So you have a lot of great options here. So welcome to AI Video Generator. Now it shows you step by step, choose a style, set your publish schedule, customize your video options, write the script, or you can use AI to write your script for you. And then you have to adjust your advanced options if you choose. All right, so number one is you choose a style, and look at all of these models. This is so cool. Okay. Lots of models, lots of options. Viking, that's cool. Steampunk. So it really depends on what your niche is and who your audience is. All right, so let me choose. Let's do ancient Egypt, and let's do the story of David and Goliath. And let's have AI create the script for us. Okay, let's try that. Okay, schedule or publish. Okay, I'm not going to schedule it. I'm going to post it now. I'm going to have it export and download the video now. Okay, so let's go to video options. Okay, no, I'm not going to. Do I want it? Nope, I don't want it stored in a folder. English is my language. Subtitle, you have some different options here. You have a lot of options for subtitles. Jolly. Yeah, let's do Jolly. And now the voice actors. There's me, everyone. Yay. There's me. There's my voice. Let's hear myself. Let's hear myself talk.
Life is all about takeaways from great people and giveaways to the needy ones.
That's an AI trained voice right there. Pretty good, right? Archie.
The years
Lovell, God has given you one
and
face,
I'm sure you've
and you
heard
make
this
yourself
one over
another.
here. Where are you? Check this out.
Our distrust is very expensive.
I'm sure you've heard Adam before. So let me scroll out, and we're going to use...
Hi there, I'm Archie.
Let's use Archie. Oh, let's try George.
God has given you one face.
Let's use George. I like George. Oh, I actually have to pick George. Pick George. Pick George. There. We got George. We got George. All right, and pay attention to this. Video length, less than 1 minute, which is a short or a reel or a TikTok. So you can create 1 to 3 minute shorts, and then you can start getting into the realm of long form videos, which is the 16:9 aspect ratio. So 1 to 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and 5 to 10 minute videos, people. So you could live on here, and you can create a successful YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram business just using Syllabi. So are there limitations? Yes, there are limitations. These are moving images, so they're not exactly video. So we're stitching all these moving images together to make this one full complete video. But this program does not have generative technology, which creates actual videos out of the characters. So I just wanted to be clear about that these are just moving images in Syllabi. All right, so let's come down here and let's write the script. And we're gonna write the script video. We're gonna use AI script assistants and David and Goliath. All right, let's generate that script. Okay, and within 6 seconds, it generated for us a script, and it tells us our estimated length, which is 50 seconds, and our credits that it will cost us is 13. Let's go to advanced options. I forgot to show you that. Advanced options. All right, we're going to add music. Again, Syllabi has music tracks for your videos. And all right, we're going to choose ambient. And we'll use this one right here, which is mythology ambient 2. Click on that. Also, I did want to show you that you can upload your own music, your own tracks. You have to be careful with copyright. I use a program called Suno.ai, and which I cannot say enough good things about. Suno.ai costs $10 a month, and it gives you like 2,500 credits to use. I generate all my music with Suno.ai outside of software that has its own music. So you don't have to worry about copyrights if the music is in the software. But if you don't know where the music is coming from, I would highly suggest that you don't use that music because it could affect your monetization. So be careful with the music that you upload. And it looks like we have everything ready to go. So let's go ahead and generate the video. Here we go. All right, click on my videos and here it is. Here's David and Goliath, uploaded about a minute ago. All right, let's check it out.
In the ancient lands of Israel, a gripping tale unfolds, the story of David and Goliath. This legendary episode is a classic portrayal of the triumph of David, a young shepherd, over Goliath, a fearsome Philistine giant. As the Israelite and Philistine armies faced off in the valley of Elah, Goliath challenged anyone to battle him, instilling terror with his imposing stature and brazen words. David, armed only with a sling and stones, stepped forth, driven by faith and courage. Demonstrating unmatched precision, he felled the giant with a single stone to the forehead. David's victory speaks to the enduring power of ingenuity and bravery over sheer might. This epic duel continues to symbolize overcoming the odds and the strength found in spirit and determination.
Okay, so we just watched that whole video, and to be honest with you, I wasn't really happy with some of these images, which is totally fine because in Syllabi, you can edit your images and your subtitles. So click on Edit Images, and check this out. If you don't like one of these images, you can change them. And then it also shows you the corresponding text or the phrases used with each image. So if I don't like this one does not look like David. So what is this? David armed with a sling and a stone, step forward. No, that does not look like a 16-year-old boy. So if I go to edit image, you can upload media, you can regenerate the media, you can do stock photos or your own asset library, and that would work for you too. So let's regenerate. It's going to cost 1 credit. And let's see what happens with this regeneration. Okay, so that is much better. So I'm going to save this. And it replaces that image. So that is much better, but check this out. I want you to see this too. You can add more motion. Let's edit this one to your video. So add motion, right here, add motion. It's gonna cost 10 credits, but it's gonna make the image or that moving video a little bit more engaging, and that's what we're looking for. So let's add motion to this one. All right, this add motion feature was taking a long time and I was just about to click off, but I'm really glad I didn't, because you got to check this out. It is no longer a moving image. It is now an actual generative video. Check this out. The characters are moving. This is awesome, Syllabi. Thumbs up. Well done on this one. All right, let's check this out. Let's see this in context. All right, check this out.
In the ancient lands of Israel, a gripping
I am really happy with
unfolds,
this.
The story of David and Goliath. This legendary episode is a classic.
The characters are moving now. I mean, he had a sword, but still, that is new.
A fearsome Philistine giant.
Great job, Syllabi. Great job. Wow, I am absolutely impressed by that. All right, and that concludes our session for the day. Listen, if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all and all of your comments, and I will see you all on the next video.